it seems we finally have some clarity on why Remy Ma has been reacting strongly to Papoose and Clarissa Shields' relationship. According to sources, Easy the Block Captain is already being unfaithful to her. After all the chaos from last year, things don't appear to be going smoothly between Remy and Easy. Meanwhile, Papoose, instead of feeling sympathy for her, has been mocking her for experiencing the same betrayal she once inflicted on him. This situation is heading toward yet another public showdown, so let's break it down. By now, most people are aware of how Remy and Papoose's love story took an unexpected turn. Papoose was deeply devoted to her, even risking his own freedom, by attempting to smuggle a skeleton key to her while she was incarcerated. When authorities tried to limit his visits, he chose to marry her while she was still behind bars. Due to restrictions, they couldn't even hold an in-person ceremony, so they exchanged vows over the phone. If that's not commitment, what is? After her release, they had a formal wedding ceremony and built a blended family. Remy had a child before meeting Papoose, while he had 3 children from previous relationships, and together, they welcomed their daughter in 2018. On the surface, everything seemed perfect. However, speculation about trouble in their marriage arose in June 2023 when Father's Day came and went without a single public acknowledgement from Remy. In previous years, she never missed an opportunity to praise Papoose as an incredible husband and father. She often reminded the world of their unbreakable bond. So, when she stayed silent on a day that should have been an easy chance to celebrate him, people couldn't help but notice. The situation became even more suspicious when Papoose posted a Father's Day tribute to himself, sharing a family photo with his children. Yet Remy and her other child were absent. His caption, "Family is everything," only fueled the speculation. Fans quickly pointed out Remy's absence in the comments, questioning if their relationships had taken a turn. Some suggested that while Papoose was deeply in love, Remy may not have shared the same level of affection. At first, people weren't sure how serious the situation was. But when rumors started circulating that Remy had been unfaithful, with none other than Easy the Block Captain, things escalated. The news shocked fans, not just because Remy and Papoose had always seemed like a strong couple, but because Easy was part of the same industry circle as Papoose. The idea of him betraying Papoose in such a way left many in disbelief. Naturally, Papoose did not take the alleged betrayal lightly. Reports surfaced that he confronted Easy at an industry event, and according to witnesses, the confrontation turned physical, with Papoose allegedly knocking him out. Easy later attempted to downplay the incident on social media, claiming the fight never happened. He dismissed the rumors, accusing people of wanting to see him fail. However, his efforts to clear his name didn't convince many. He even called on Papoose to publicly deny the fight, saying, "Real men do real things, right, Pap?" But Papoose never responded, choosing instead to remain silent. Remy, on the other hand, did speak out, though not directly addressing the accusations. She tweeted, "I'd like to apologize to everyone who was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. I tried. And can y'all please stop with the Easy and Pap lies? There's no place like Chrome. Right back at it. See y'all in August." But what really caught people's attention was Papoose's continued silence. Throughout their relationship, he had always been vocal in defending Remy. The fact that he chose to say nothing while she faced public scrutiny was telling. It was entirely out of character for him, leading many to believe the rumors must have had some truth to them. After all, if there was no truth to the allegations, the old Papoose would have been the first to shut them down. He had always spoken highly of Remy, once saying, "A man has to honor his queen. If she disagrees with something, he has to take her perspective into consideration. Happy wife, happy life." His silence said more than words ever could. By this point, most people were convinced the cheating rumors weren't just gossip, but if there was any remaining doubt, it disappeared when Remy and Easy participated in a rap battle against Geechee Gotti. Things escalated as soon as Gotti got the mic. Gotti didn't hold back, immediately bringing up the cheating allegations. He rapped, "You cheated on Pap. You was sneaky on that man." Gave him real Papoose and had Easy on the side like a bootleg. Remy kept her composure. However, what really stood out was Easy's reaction. Instead of brushing it off, he started pacing nervously, visibly uncomfortable. It was the moment that made fans believe the rumors had more truth than either of them wanted to admit. Despite all this, Remy refused to confirm or deny anything. In an interview after the battle, she claimed people would believe whatever they wanted, and she wasn't concerned with addressing rumors. But by that point, her silence and Papooses had spoken louder than any words could. Fast forward to today, and the tables have turned. While Remy and Easy were flaunting their connection, many wondered how long it would last. After all, relationships that begin with betrayal often don't end well. And now it looks like Remy is learning that lesson the hard way. According to industry insiders, Easy is already being unfaithful to Remy. The same man she reportedly left her husband for is now stepping out on her. And to make matters worse, Papoose isn't showing any sympathy. Instead, he's reportedly mocking the situation, letting Remy experience firsthand the pain of betrayal. It's unclear whether Remy regrets her choices, but based on her recent attitude, many believe she does. Once known for her bold, no-nonsense personality, she now seems more withdrawn, avoiding the spotlight she once thrived in. Her social media activity has significantly decreased, and when she does make an appearance, her usual confidence appears subdued. Some speculate that the weight of public scrutiny, and perhaps personal regret, is finally setting in. In contrast, Papoose is thriving. He has been spotted at industry events, engaging with fans, and focusing on expanding his career beyond music. Whether it's his growing presence in business ventures or his continued role as a respected figure in hip-hop, one thing is clear: he's not dwelling on the past. Instead, he's channeling his energy into self-growth and success. Adding another layer to the story is his rumored relationship with Claressa Shields. While neither has publicly confirmed they're together, their chemistry hasn't gone unnoticed. Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and undefeated boxing champion, is a force to be reckoned with, someone who commands respect in her own right. Unlike Remy, who seemed to take Papoose's loyalty for granted, Shields exudes the discipline and commitment that align with his values. Their interactions, whether online or in person, suggest an undeniable bond, and fans are taking notice. For many, this is more than just a potential new relationship. It's a symbol of Papoose's evolution. He spent years devoted to a woman who, in the end, may not have valued him the same way. Now, he appears to be aligning himself with someone who shares his ambition, drive, and integrity. While some believe he's simply enjoying the moment and letting Remy see what she lost, others argue that he's genuinely found happiness again, this time with someone on his level. As for Remy and Easy, their future is growing more uncertain by the day. If recent whispers in the industry hold any truth, Easy has already begun to distance himself. The same man Remy allegedly risked everything for may now be losing interest, leaving her in a situation she never anticipated. Some insiders claim that the relationship was never built to last, that it was fueled by excitement and rebellion, rather than a solid foundation. Ironically, Remy once had one of the most loyal men in the industry by her side, someone who stood by her through thick and thin. But now, after everything, she may find herself alone, forced to reflect on the choices. Did Remy underestimate the consequences of her actions? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? What do you think about this whole situation? Did Remy bring this on herself? Or do you think there's more to the story than what's being reported? Let us know in the comments.